Did you have guys who would drive, Humvees and stuff and caravans that were that basically wanted to be race car drivers and would really pride themselves on their performance driving of the Humvees?
Absolutely. So, driving.
I feel like if I was in the military, this would totally be my job.
It would be
1,000%. Be like, we need drivers. I'm ready.
You would be.
You would be so about it.
And it's a niche. We have guys who are vehicle guys.
Please tell me they have qualifying. Please tell me they rent a dirt oval and bring out a Hummer, and it's like today's qualifying, boys. And everyone has to run laps. I'd love that.
So every operator goes through a series of defensive driving courses. So, I've been through Bill Scott, I've been through Bondurant, I've been through a couple over in Europe. And that's just your basic sustainment skill.
So you did that as a
everybody.
The military sends you to Bondurant?
Well, our unit is a special operations unit that does it.
I just find it interesting that they farm it out and they don't do it they don't keep it in house. How cool!
Yeah, TJ does a bunch of driver training for a bunch of various military organizations.
So we have our own track, we have our own vehicles, and we have guys who are like you. They, not only do they love cars, they love everything about them, and they understand there's no scenario over the past 20 years, whether it's Somalia, Bosnia, Colombia, Lebanon, Afghanistan, or Iraq, driving was a huge component of all of those. In fact, I don't think anyone's ever aggregated this statistic, but I think if we went back, at least at our unit, and looked at total injuries, we would probably have either more or about the same amount of driving-related injuries in third world countries as we did with gunshot or explosive.
Really? What's qualified as a crash? Like just crashes?
Right. Well, literally. So a lot of these countries had something in common.
Is an IED that you run over in a car, is that a driving related injury?
No, that would be. I'd call that.
That's combat.
Yeah, that's combat.
Right. I just didn't know where the line was.
Right.
Yeah.
It's head-on collisions going off the road on. Bosnia was full of mountain roads. Remember, all these places are. When we got there, there's no criminal justice system. There's no law and order. I mean, the government has broken down. One of the things you learn, you see anarchy firsthand. You see what happens to societies where there are no police and there is no criminal justice system. So, why do you stop at a stop sign?
Yeah.
Why? Who's paying attention to lights anymore? Why? I don't even need a driver's license to drive.
I feel bad about it now. We've joked with some of the countries we've been to for filming cars. We've joked that there's an inverse relationship between the quality of government in a place and the quality of driving, and it pretty much leads us to the declaration: Dubai rules whenever we want to do something that's not entirely legal. Yeah.
So a lot of so it's important, and it just reinforces that you have to treat every time you're in a vehicle as a operational portion of your mission, where you have as high of a probability of dying as you do once you breach the door and go in to grab the bad guy.